Hello, ladies and gentlemen, those otherwise inclined. My name is Lady 2, and welcome back to the Pokemon X Nuzlocke. Yes, it's been a while. I'm very sorry about that. Last time, we travelled through to first Advert Town, where we had a quick look in the aquarium and the thingamabob, the fossil restoration lamp, before coming down Route 9 and finally here in the Glittering Cave, where we had our first encounter with Team Flare. Speaking of encounters, we picked up a few last time. We picked up a Magikarp from Parfum Palace named McAvoy, a Sandile along Route 9 called Terry, and in the first part of this Glittering Cave, i.e. the 3D part, we picked up a Cubone named Annie. We've slowly been working through the team as well to get less evolutions, but more people up to par. Now we do have another encounter here, in this zone of the Glittering Cave. What I don't know, or what I've been struggling with, has been whether or not I want to risk the Rock Smash, because that opens up the possibility of an Onix at a 35% rate encounter. Or we get the Drubble, which is the ideal one, because that then opens up the Binacle in Ambat Town, and basically along Route 8 and in Cyllage City as well. The reason I don't particularly want the Onix is because we get a Steelix we can get a Steelix as a trade in Cyllage City. Or I try and get a encounter from the ceiling, which I would prefer the Ferroseed, but that is a distinct... that is a distant chance compared to the Woobat that could drop down, which we don't particularly need. So I think I'm probably better off doing the Rock Smash encounter. Possibly. Well, hopefully. It's a cracked boulder. A Pokemon may be able to break it. Would you like to use Rock Smash? Sure. Go, Greta. Heartstone. We can also pick up an old Amber from these Rock Smashers, which would count as the fossil encounter that you can get. The way that I run fossil encounters is basically the first one you the first one you find is the better way to put it, is the one that you can restore. Or technically, you get to choose. If you find multiple ones, I think was how I was initially going to do it. But we might as well do it so it's the first one you encounter. What does that mean for the Jewel Fossil? Well, the Jewel Fossil, I would say, is a... the Jewel Fossil I would classify as a gift, because it was given to us. The difference between that and Pokemon like Black and White and Black and White 2 is that for for Black and White 2, you can only get fossils by being given them, I'm pretty sure. So in that regards, the gift is the encounter, whereas here it's different. But all the fossils you can get, I'm pretty sure, are here in the Glittering Cave. Now, who do we have opening? Valerie. Why don't you come on over? Let's switch Baymax front. And is our experience share on? No, it's not. That's fine. I'd rather it be off at the moment. Okay, here's our encounter in this part. It is a dwebble. Fantastic. As long as we catch it. So that means our Rock Smash encounter anywhere else, as long as we catch this, will be Binacle. And if we get this, and that then opens us up to every other encounter we can get. Well, everywhere else that would be a Rock Smash would then be taken. So what I wanted to pull up, I wanted to pull up the Pokédex to make sure that its ability is indeed sturdy. And that it doesn't have a... it could be Shell Armor. Fair enough. Go for it. Okay, we may need to switch at some point. Excellent stuff. The one thing I haven't done since I've not been streaming has been going back and doing the berry fields, so we may be in trouble on that front. But who knows? So we know you've got Sand Attack. Smackdown, Feint, Sand Attack, Withdraw. Okay. So Valerie's a maybe, Greta's a maybe. Oh, it did. Interesting. Excellent. And should just be standard Pokeball. And cool. Good. Now we don't have to worry about doing the rest of the Rock Smashes. Green Cave. Farm. Level. It makes a hole in a suitable rock. If that rock breaks, the Pokemon remains agitated until it locates a replacement. Nickname. I'm trying to think what I called the last one. For the sake of it. Hermit. Now we would normally save, but just in case things break down early, I'm not going to do it immediately. But basically we've logged it as an encounter now, so we should be a-okay. And there's the Onyx. Lick. Good going. And what's your defense like? Okay. At the very least, you shouldn't be crit and killed. So 13, so about 20 damage if it crits. Good. Mind you, that's on rock too. There's definitely other stuff it could hit. Down it goes, and that should be a level 2 Valerie, who's now 1 away from evolving. Oh, mate. That was a big one. What's your defense like? Same. Let's switch Gratatop. Revive. But we could also hold off on the rock smashes until we get to the post game, just to open up what fossils we could get. But considering when we go back to the fossil restoration lab, we will get an Aerodactylite. We might as well try and get the old amber. There is technically a reason why we shouldn't be putting Gratatop, and that's if we run into a Woobat. You've been rolling well on those, Greta. 11 damage like that. You'll be fine. Yeah, you're still fine on a crit. Another hard stone. Interesting. I'm gonna stick around and do the rock smashes until we get an old amber. It shouldn't be a low chance. He says famously. Actually, let's leave it. Just because I actually need to heal Greta. Sorry. Another hard stone. This is just going to be like Union Avenue, isn't it? Another revive. If we weren't playing Nuzlocke, we'd be very happy. Number 15 likes. We know it's got Rock Team and it's got Curse. So Rage, Rock Tomb, Rock Throw, Curse. Take it. Ooh, unlucky. Something like all but 2 of these Rock Smashers have actually done a defense down since we've taught it to Greta. Like, it's not that high of a chance. I'm slightly curious. Yeah. That doesn't overwhelmingly surprise me. Perfect. That's perfect. I'm hoping we haven't lost these berries in the fields, because that was where the citrus berry was. It's just unfortunate that we had to end the last stream here. I just had to double check, just because it was like, okay, hang on, if this misses, are we in trouble? Another hardstone. Hey, something from the ceiling. I should have switched. Oh no, it is a very seed. Ah, fuck! Still, let's switch to Kai. Gets around the iron beads. I suppose I did have sturdy. I would regret it. And for the sake of it, for us getting out of here, actually, it should be Baymax. back to Greta. It's supposed to be like a 1 in 4 chance. Of getting the old amber. If Greta hits level 20, I'm going to start running. Because I don't want people to get too... Like, we want to be careful about how much we're leveling. There's the old amber. Fantastic. Now we can go. And in that case... So I want to double check the encounters in the Glittering Cave. Yeah. It's my query. Do we switch to Valerie and try and battle our way out? Like use Valerie and Baymax to try and battle our way out? Do we just swap to somebody like Pidge or Kato who can run from anything? Yeah, let's put Kato top, and we'll just run our way out unless we run into a shiny. So now we've got to remember our way out. I know some of you may think, well, it's a bit too many encounters for you to be having. It's like, I'll generally, like, beyond the slight change I've made, which, like, through White 2, I've actually been fairly consistent with it. Do I want to hit you just to see what you can do? Just want to make sure you don't have a grass move, which I don't think you will. So I've got power shipping nice structure. The rock throw is arguably the issue. But do you have sturdy? I don't think you do. No, you're just level 2. Makes sense. I'm surprised you survived that. Mind you, it's a psychic type, it should have reasonably solid special defense. Okay, yeah, don't do that again. There we go, there's the exit, and there's an encounter. It's like, just so people remember, the whatchamacallit. The level cap for the Cyllage City gym is 25. Well, for Grant anyway, is 25. And we're out. Hooray! Please heal. Thing. There we go. So now we should be able to switch to Valerie. Why don't you come on over? While I think about it, so for upcoming streams, so obviously tomorrow's Good Friday. I should be streaming like normal, so more Danganronpa. The issue is Saturday, so I don't have a game, so I was planning on streaming, but there's going to be people coming over on Saturday for effectively a late lunch / possibly dinner. Because I don't know when they're showing up and I don't know how long they'll be here for. I can't guarantee that I am going to be streaming. And if I am, for how long. I was still tossing up on what I would be streaming anyway. It was between this to account for if I do go to a gig on Sunday, though I doubt that'll be the case. Or if I do, Jesus, really? Or if I do the, like I just do, say, a writing stream, or Pokémon, or Playtop, or something like that. My initial thought in doing it, and even if I was going to, like, not going to go to a gig, there was an argument for doing... Really? There was an argument for streaming this anyway, because it's the one that's a little behind on numbers. Well, not viewing numbers, but like, number of streams. So we could keep churning this through. What I'm a bit more likely to do now, I think, is if I do end up streaming Saturday, then it's looking more like it'll be a writing stream. But who knows? We get there when we get there. Another hippopotamus. I think we would have been switching this turn anyway. Get over here, B-Max. Sure. Just go for chip away. And try and hit this time. Oh, of course not. Why would you? You jumping good up. Banzo wins the mighty encounters. Let's heal up. So we'll heal up, we'll do all of our revives and that. We'll then switch the team around a little. Head towards the Battle Chateau and the berry fields and that. Check on the berry fields to everything. Actually, we'll keep the team as is on the way, and then we'll just to make sure we're not faffing with stuff. Now, here I have you two to thank for my assistance return. Thank you very much. Take this as my thanks. Aerodactylite. I had completely forgotten that we also found that when we were digging up fossils. By the way, did you know that the Pokémon Aerodactyl can be restored from old amber? Sometimes you can find old amber when you break a rock with Rock Smash. I am researching Pokemon fossils here. You have a fossil, don't you? Shall I restore it for you? Yes. Restore the draw fossil. I'll turn that draw fossil back into a Pokemon for you. I restored the fossil you gave me, turning it back into a Pokemon. This is Tyrant. Please take good care of it. Ah, but we don't get to give it a nickname yet. Interesting. Add it to the tracker. Add to the tracker. Add to the tracker tonight. Brett, here we are, and Brett Town. Technically gift. Tyrant. Captured. And then while we're doing this, Amber Town Fossil. Aerodactyl. And we can sort out names later, because we've already been past the... It's another reason to start going back, because we've been past the name later. I think in Camphor Town. But you don't get your Mega Stone just yet. Firstly, let's get you preemptively ready just in case. So, male, naive, jaw, strong jaw. Strong jaws are obvious. Speed for special defense. It's not terrible. Obviously, we'd have preferred an attacker. Like, we would have absolutely preferred adamant. But that'll do for now. And our Aerodactyl. Another male. Pressure. Docile, but basically nothing. Part of its power, though, I think, is attack. Quick-tempered might be attack as well. Okay, so what was it? You are docile. A docile Aerodactyl. Who'd have thunk it? And a naive Tyrant. So Tyrant's almost certainly, I'm going to call it Rex. Aerodactyl. Yeah, okay, sure. Ridley. That makes sense. If you don't know that, Samus, or Metroid Prime. Oh, sorry, and the doorbell. Let me check that. Sassy. And it does have steering, which is good. That's what we'd want it to have. You sassy boy. Special defense for speed. That's reasonable. Because we want you to be bulky boy. You are a bulky boy. My hermit's bulky boy. I don't need to do that just yet. Big. Just I want to double check. Yeah, okay. There. The name radar should be where we can change the name. So we need, yeah. We're heading back that way anyway, so it all works. Put one side down. Send very much to the top of the pack. Hello, Zangoose. Fancy meeting you here. That keeps popping up with ads because I've bloody told it not to have access to network. 14, so it doesn't have slash, thank god. It's got pursuit, fury cutter, quick attack, and either leer or scratch. Probably leer. Oh jeez. That would have been nice. No, I'll stay as is. Rather we can just take the front for when we do a Chateau battle. Gee, Zangoose. We haven't come across any ducklets for the Zangoose to become. Sorry, one moment. Playback call. Kill. That answers the question of which move. Baymax, Mighty Killer. Obviously, I'm not dead certain yet the entirety of the team I'll be using. Oh, hello, Mienfu. Fancy seeing you. Now, if everyone wants to come out to play. 15, so fake out, detect, meditate, pound. Well, in that case. Yeah, we'll go Valerie first. Do we risk it? Because we're not faster. Oh, that's right. I was thinking I had that I was facing double slap, which is 17. That's alright. In that case, I wouldn't have bothered, but that's fine. Heal, please. Past the shadow on the left-hand side. Enemies. Hopefully everything's still here. 4 citrus berries, excelente. Still, still no encounters. That being said, I'd be checking which Pokemon it is before doing the encounter, because there are some I didn't ever want. What I should technically also be doing while I'm in Camfu Town is checking in with that fella who wants to see certain types for different berries, because I've not been doing that. Anyway, so Champions is about to release on the Switch. Are people excited for that? So it'll be interesting to see how they implement stuff. Like I've seen some of the reports about what's coming on. The box limit's interesting, because I'm wondering if that's separate from the if that box limit of, because it's initially only supposed to be 30, if that's just the number of Pokemon you can transfer over or have transferred over at any one time from home, or if it does include the Pokemon that you can acquire within Champions itself. Because if they're different, like it makes more sense for it to be different, but it may not be. So we can probably hold off on like the cherry berries and pecha berries for now, until we start properly doing like mulch stuff. Or probably going into what's his names? Mutations. Once we do the nickname additions, we can, like, we'll do our save then, just to get everything over the line, or to lock in all of the encounters and stuff. Plus do our quick switches to get members ready for the gym, or for the chateau. Because we'll basically battle through until we need to pull out, and when we need to pull out is going to effectively go, well, you would expect we'll then get bumped up to the next rank, which will be Marquee, I believe. Or maybe a Count. Actually, Count would make more sense because we've just done Viscounts. We're doing Viscounts and Viscountesses. So let's... Maybe we do more cherry berries just to tick it up. Throw cherry in with that lot. Once we can properly start getting all the citrus berries going, that's effectively our healing outside of battle sorted. Did a little bit inside as well. It's always, well, generally a backup. If we don't think we've got an appropriate item, citrus berry. I think we do. Yeah, we'll do 2 rows of the Yugwov. Actually, we'll do that. And 1 more there. That in theory should see off the cherry berries. Oops, we need to water that. Maybe more. Maybe 1 more. Oh, we don't necessarily need it to keep up with the pecha berries, but it would be nice. Technically would need 3 more, wouldn't it? Roughly. Yes, we've currently done 5 cherry berries, which would be 25, so 92. We do 2 more, that's then 35, which gets us to 100. Yes, 3 more if not 4. Sure, we'll do 1 row of cherry, 1 row of Ugwov, 1 row of orange. Here's the way for the Ugwov. which is less likely to be used and more likely to be thrown into mulching. Then we're effectively waiting to get lumberries and leperberries, and then that basically sorts us out for the end. That sorts out our healing outside of battle pretty much for good once we start getting that stuff. And lastly, Vivo of Iron Berries. Well, these houses is the berry boy. It's you. Fire types. He has a fire type. Oh, so we've got cherries and we've got peaches, so we should go for one of the others. Chesto's probably a bit more useful at the moment, considering we're coming across a few Pokemon that's got Yawn. And we can add that into the next rotation. There's our main rotor. Take the quick claw off you. Swap you in for Pidge. Relay. And relax. Now, what team do we want to be taking in for the battle Chateau? I might, because you two are definitely out for it, so are you. Actually do want to bring in McAvoy. Keep in Greta, Baymax and Valerie. I think I'll keep Rex in. Which means I'm dropping you out. Sprout's probably the other one that needs to come in. Because Sprout should be taking part in the gym. The gym at the moment should look like Carol, or it should be Carol, Greta, Sprout. Probably Diggersby. And then maybe Valerie, maybe McAvoy to keep the levels up. If not, then you might be bringing in someone like Terry. Or Upchuck. Actually, Upchuck's not a bad shout because of Yawn. Could always keep in Baymax as well, just to swallow all the attacks. Anyway, let's bring in Sprout. So, let's see, we want to make... Actually, you can stay there. You need to go top because you've got that. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. And then sort out our layout. We've dropped out. Quite. Kai, Pigeon, Kettle may come back in for the rest of route, like the lower level of route 9, sorry, not 9, 8. But for now, you there? Oh, why not? You there? And you there. And then sort out the names. Crux. And McAvoy. Again, a name I might have used before, but I'm not dead certain. And Sprout. And let's save because we've done all the other stuff we need to do. And I am going to go make myself a coffee. So I shall be back shortly. By all means, do the same yourself. Anyway, until then, guys. And we're back. Let's make sure we turn that on. Oh, not you. That's something I haven't actually brought up yet. Is the Chateau record? Un momento. I guess we want that to see what's coming through if we know what's there and thereabouts. Matilda. Nothing beyond the criminal. Battling a Viscountess is different. More different than night and day. More different than I can even say. Well, we're definitely swapping out Lowry. You don't have a WhatsApp move that we want you to be utilising, so off to Greta. Confusion. And confusing again. What a magnificent power. You're the real thing, aren't you? Money. You'll be even stronger, I guarantee it. Just you wait and see. A first-class gentleman has to have first-class Pokemon. Of course, the names for all these guys are obviously going to be... Oh, sorry, the voices for all these guys are all going to be changing. For the most part, I can still remember Dennis's. The lofty rank of valor. So close. Isn't this a little odd? A first-class gentleman wouldn't lose, right? A first-class gentleman isn't ruffled by a little loss like this. I've gone through 3 different voices for 3 fucking sentences. How close are you, sir? Take a berry. You can hold off for now, because I'm wondering if we give McAvoy the amulet coin and open with him and then just roll through. Oh, you seriously think that you can beat the Viscount like me? You're too funny, you know? Wasn't initially planning on going German, but we do. Well, yeah. This could be a Rex battle. Or it's a Baymax. Go Baymax. Let Valerie evolve. Should have gone Max. Yeah. Missed. Yeah, we definitely should have gone Rex. Level to Valerie. Maman. Yeah, because that's me. Well, we're gonna stick to that voice. Maman, you must come at once. I am in dire need of assistance against its trainer. Evolution. Valerie has evolved into a Floette. I'm going home. My mom will make it all better for me. Oh, I'm getting stronger, getting mother. Had another to Wait. Now we can play around with things a little more. Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the entrance and welcome the new Baron Harrison. We hope that you will all welcome him into our midst and train him in our ways. That would be you, yes? Well, now we might as well let you go top. This is my debut in society. I've been dreaming of this day. I mayn't be just a baron, but I'm going to latch onto some nice duchess and aquajet myself to the top of society. I thought the name's ending for now. For the sake of it, what is your stat split? Remind me. Okay. What sort of level 15 horse do you have? Horsey Sabadi Avada. Focus energy, bubble release, make screen. Yeah. Let's see what your tackle does. Fuck all. Out you go. Actually, we give you G-Sprout this time. Yeah. Tastes like seahorse. Level this round. This is my secret out. Let's try not to switch voices. Look, since I lost and I'm gonna level with you, pal. I'm actually super crazy poor. Like, pull up in dirt poor, see? But I'm gonna raise my rank here and use a mean revenge on life. Ignoring it. Oh no. That was a waste. Yeah. Worth being here. It's like so difficult having way too much of everything, you know? I've dragged out that so. It's like so difficult. Eevee, aren't Eevee, aye. Did you? Aye. What do you have? It's level 20. Refresh, bite, quick attack, swift. Swift? But I would imagine greater, but could be Rex. Oh. Okay, 6,000. Oh, for fuck's sake. That'll be right. Alright. Rex, get in here. Take a bite. Take a bite with your strong jaw. Double crit. Double crit on. It's kind of like refreshing to lose for once, because I've been such a winner in life, you know? Well, I'm being serious here. What happiness is there in life other than money? Do you know? Can you tell me? It's something for you to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to announce the arrival of Viscount Stokowski. Though should be either of you. You've both vacated the premises. In Stokowski. Could be none over here. I want to check. Not that we'll see what he look like, but if we know what Pokemon he hears. Ooh, he hears XU. What does level 20 XU have? Because it seemed like better for Valerie. Cyllage scary face. Built up Dragon Rage. Can you survive Slash? Defense of 28. A bit of problem. You could use Lucky Chant. But it is calc. Yeah, calculator. X away. XU level 20 with Slash 2. Bullet level 19 with seemingly max defense. HP also might be max. This is odd. Oh no, it's max. It's absolute max attack. Only issue would be rivalry. But even then, rivalry, no problem for crit. So basically, the question is, do we open with Valorant? Or let McAvoy get a big boost? Does not matter, not him. That's right, this is it. This is the highlight of your life. Because I am just as blindingly, fantastically famous as I look. Which is why I have not heard of you. Let's scrub. Interesting. What does scrub have for 20? One would imagine Dragon Rage. Nope. Camouflage, Acid, Bubble, Tail Whip. Probably Baymax. Actually, almost certainly Baymax. Because Acid hits you two poorly. Bubble... you can maybe deal with Bubble. Your defense is Shazer. Actually, what's your special defense like? Not as bad. But obviously, Acid's normal damage. I mean, he's got amnesia. He's got amnesia? He's forgotten everything. Fine. I'm old. Ain't gonna help you. Hey Max. Punch on, yes word. Now, what's he going to learn? There's an argument to keep defense kill if rollout's coming. Won't arrive until level 36. Your special defense is already solid. We hang on to lick by process of elimination. We definitely aren't dropping chip away. Yeah, let's drop defense goal. Level to McAvoy. A true star like me knows how to lose with grace and style. Even if a star loses, it doesn't lose any of its shine. Isn't? Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the entrance and welcome the new Baron Moray. We hope that you will all welcome him into our midst and train him in our ways. Moray, because he can't be a Murray. Oh no. So was that fellow at the front already replaced? I may be a master businessman, but I know nothing about Pokémon. Good to know. You are right, guys. Makes sense. Now, Pentium, in theory, should be Valerie. In practice, what is move? And how long to keep up accent? It's just straight fighting. Should give some variants. Slash, punch, karate, shop, work up. Work up's annoying. Slightly not what I want. They are, I think. Hold on. Quick check. The only way the Pancham to kill right now would be Comet Punch, where all 5 crit. That's if it's max IVs as well. That's 2. Now I've got a bunch of kill. It's all 5. I've just gone for it. 2 fairy winds. We would need to crit one of them if we're going to do that. This actually isn't going to go well for us. We might lose someone here. If it's not a max attack, it's got no attacks. Still kills. It. Let's try. Hope you went for the guarantee, as opposed to. Because now I think it kills. It kills just with slash. No, it doesn't kill with slash. That's on it. It's basically locking in Comet Punch. Double crit. That's the first battle that could have been a real problem. See, I really do know nothing. Bells are not cut out for the battling life. If you rolled the dice, you could have been fucking lucky and knocked something out. What could I be doing wrong? If there's some trick to it, do teach me. To be fair, it was an awful strategy. It was helped along by me not utilising Valerie from the get-go. Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the entrance and welcome the new Baron Leon. We hope that you will all welcome him into our midst and train him in our ways. Anyway, so what we're dealing with... So, what's it currently? It's Tolkovsky, who we have not seen yet. Leon, who's got the Volts, and Marais, who is Morty, who has a Fletcher. Is there anything else? Okay, that's the Moray. What's this? It seems as though a commoner has gotten in. This commander will kick butt. And do it again. Go, Rex, go. It's looking like Valerie's rolled max, or either max or damn near max on HP and defense. Very low on special attack, which is unfortunate. Because that's supposed to be its strength. My, it seems I was perhaps a little hasty. Just a tad. How fortunate you are. This arena is only for the chosen. You seem to be one of us. If you raise your rank, you'll be able to battle more and stronger trainers. Don't you feel honored? He says, speaking to a Viscount. You got still brain? But you are different. You might be Leon. Yep. I shall do this all myself so that no one can say I used my parents' influence. Switch you out for... do we wanna go and sprout? Get into the ground and sprout, get right out of the ground and sprout, and make yourself go up some more. Come on now. Oh yeah, this bastard. I'd forgotten about that. Bite. Circles. Good. Level X. It's true that I may have lost this time, but you'll not best me again. You said that last time. I cannot blame others for my failures. I said I would do this myself. Are you Tarkovsky? Nope. We got told there was Tarkovsky. You must be Tarkovsky. Yes. Win, 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 win. You got to say it to believe it. Yeah. You must say it to believe. That is Tarkovsky way. Wow, wow. Your Machiavellian schemes. Machiavellian. Go for speed. No. Remember who you are. This calculation. Relation plus slash. I did not. Yeah. I was pretty certain Crux would not kill him. It does not. Leave it to max. In which case. We lucky chant to make short. 13 damage. Way less. Way less than predicted. Which means it doesn't have rivalry. No, sorry, it may have rivalry, it's just not active. Because it's rivalry nerfed. So that might well have been a low roll. But that is fine. I forgot rivalry nerfed as well. The lowest of rolls to the highest of rolls. Down it goes. Good thing it didn't have access to rivalry for us, in its favour. Level of value. And switch. Turn over. Store by sure. Because it's not like we need tackle. Not on Floet. Level of McAvoy. Too much. I can't do anymore. I can do no more. My vision. Going black. Maybe I showed it too much. Perhaps this is also an effect of the red rate of challenge that I received before. I gave you a red challenge. Somebody else is here. I can't hard more. And more. As an Asper. Probably Baymax. You have fun, Baymax, yes? In here? No. In here? No. No. Probably no. You there. I don't want any petty words. Just show me what you've got. Show me what you've got. Yes, I am aware. I used the same joke before. It is consistent. Go, Baymax, go. Kill. And then Chip should put away. Yeah. Oh yeah. Might have put it away normally. Impressive. Your technique leaves nothing to be desired. You don't need any words from a loser like me. Do I know? No more ring. So we should be done for all the battles in here for now. Viscount Throngle, farewell, my good sir. Before you leave, I have pleasing news to share. Due to your recent excellence in battle, you have been granted the title of Earl. I've forgotten about the Earls. My heartiest congratulations, sir. I hope that you will accept my most humble compliments on this wonderful day. I look forward to having the opportunity to see you battle again here at the Battle Chateau. Let's go heal. Let's go healing now. Everybody tell them how. And then we'll run through to the end of, well, we'll run through to Ambret Town with this team. Switch stuff around a little bit more. And then finally make our way to Cyllage Town. Well, after we do our Ambret Town encounter. And so, considering the Pokemon that are along this route, we actually don't have anyone who's particularly quick, do we? So that's our best option on that front, in terms of if we need to flee. Here's the Drifloon. Look at the Drifloon. Look as it soars through the sky. Oh my. What a wonderful way to go. I don't know what I'm doing. Lick. Excellent work, Baymax. Incredible. It may have back. Solo Swagger Falco Effect. Nope. He ends up this. How? That would have done more damage. Let's see. I mean, to be fair, we're fine with the French. Ooh, 18 damage. Um, 16, 45, stab 2. Plus Miracle Seed boosted, that actually might knock it out. If not, then the Leech Seed certainly will. Yep. Level this round. And return to Ambit Town. There's a barnacle here. Level 13 through to 15. So the moveset. Slash, Fury Swipes, Withdraw, and Water Gun. Doesn't have Sturdy, it's got either Tough Claws, or sniper. Bear in mind, how do we want to play this? I mean, Sprint's probably a better option. Probably. Come again. Okay. I was like, hang on, aren't we supposed to be able to get in games here? Okay. Refab has returned. And item. A Poyon. There we go. Nothing. Better. That's good, very nice. Battle. Go. It is a duplicate. Didn't want to battle. Then becomes the question. I don't think we do. No, scheiße. At least it's an easy fix. Another hard skill, excellent. Battle. Nope. Also, that is not the levels I was told. Which if that's the case, then that opens up Mudslide. Oh, sorry, Mudslide, Mudslap. Why must they lie to me? It makes sense for it to be a high level, but like Cerobi, please get your information right. You've done this to me before and it cost me Pokemon. Nada. Skating on the sand. Speaking of, that's a good get. That. Well, did not mean to hit that, I should say. Better. Battle. There we go. It's a level 20. Again, not what we were told. Has clamp. Interesting one. Clamp will be a pain in the ass if it actually gets in. Let's use Leech Seed. And we'll swap to the boy who can take a hit. For another reason as well, because we can get Yawn off. Basically try not to paralyze it. Part of Cyllage. And go. Two barnacle live together. Yeah. Two barnacle live together on one rock. When they fight, one of them will move to a different rock. For the sake of the viewer, because they do love the Pokemon. Save for encounter, head to Tracker. The Tracker. The Tracker. I can heal up and switch team over. Come on. Might as well do this last one. Stay down, it's fine. That'll be good. If it was another soft sand or a part scale, absolutely worth it. So, technically, we get an encounter for the lower half of Route 8, providing that the one that we come across is not one that we could have gotten in the upper half of Route 8. Basically, no grass encounter. But Barnacle DD has. Where should I put up there? See You are a Tough Claws, and you are Jolly. The Jolly Boy. Try to take down for speed. Thought you'd be overly quick. Mind you, I'm probably wrong about that. But special attack down is certainly the best of the options, I think. Check that off and special attack down would be the best option. So Jolly. Maybe not the best for it, but certainly not the worst. Now, what other battle's going to be like along Route 9? Eight. I know what I'm doing. Okay, yeah, so all of the encounters we can get for the lower path on Route 8 are all swimming or surfing, because we've now taken care of the 2 rock smashers. So that's nice. So, Wingull Psyduck, Tentacle, Shoulder Staryu, and the Masquerade, which is gonna be the pain in the ass. So, I think you come back in. We keep you in, you need to stay in. So who needs to stay in? I think we drop Rex. Definitely. You should come in. Which will probably end up being for Baymax if we do it that way. The other option is drop Greta. Drop Sprout. We could drop Sprout and that way, or we could drop McAvoy, because McAvoy is doing bugger all. We want McAvoy to be getting this experience, but we also don't want to be leveling up everyone else too much. I mean, there's no way we bring McAvoy back in for the gym stuff. The reason I'm sort of focusing on getting McAvoy up is because when we need to do the battle against Karina, we want Gyarados. We've got time, so... Get back in there. Because my argument would be we use Greta to deal with the Tentacle at the very least. And that's something we could do maybe, is we could utilise Greta for the Tentacle and then switch her out for somebody else. maybe Charmeleon to help out with the Masquerain. Well, technically, we should actually shoot it down on one. Sorry, Hermit. Die. But you should be okay. You Ghost. Keep it as is for now. Maybe what we do is, if we leave Greta in there to deal with the... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking now. Leave Greta in until we face the tentacle, then switch Greta out for it. And that lets us keep the levels. Just need to get that coin over. Use East one right now. Because the first one's a Wingull. Does that Wingull have Water Pulse, Supersonic, Finger? Oh, bye Max. Turn that off now. Right. Time to shuffle people around. Eva's out for now. Won't be for too long. You're out for now. You might come back in after the gym battle. And... yep, it's just those two. So... wasn't there a third? No, there wasn't. I actually want you back up there. For favoritism's sake. So there. Let's see. Each. The option if you're not, then do it. And then Edge is there effectively for one, maybe two battles. Alright, let's save. And then I'm going to go do a couple of things quickly. So I will fill up my water bottle and basically go to the loo. So I'll take care of that stuff, and then we will be jumping into, well, not jumping into, but heading along Route 8 to get to Cyllage. So I'll see you in a little bit. Oh, we're back. Off we go. Mago berry. We might as well. They're smashing some rocks. Level revive. Done. Where? Damage up with that. Hello, the kettle.
It's a dowsing machine for you. This I can find items I can't see with no trouble at all. Here, I have one for you. Use it to find some treasure. Using the dowsing machine is easy. Close to a buried item, the dowsing rods react and their movement leads it to you. You'll find treasure where the rods cross and turn red. Oh, here's a bit of trivia. People who douse are called dowsers.
Skip this seat tip. You just stop. Oil. And an ultra ball. Large scale. Stardust. What is it? I'll have a quick look down here. Rare candy.
Normally I'd sink like a brick, but when I'm with my Pokémon, swimming is no problem at all.
Genevieve, bring us your window. And so face the mighty Baymax. God. Level to Baymax. Spirit, telegram. Reason. And then take them.
I told you I'm a poor swimmer. Throw me a line. I love going wading with my web-footed pals.
I assume you have what we're looking for. Turn up the phone. Swish, swish, swish. You won't believe how much I've practiced my casting technique. Time to see the results. Confusion. Hey, that means our switch is going to be to Pidge. Level. And for now. $15 on your bubble beam. Yes. No. They just acid do more damage. Check. Starts taking it. This is power 40, bubble beam 65, so no. So at 15 attack, crit is 8, or round up, so 23. So you can take another one before we need to worry about that. No crit this time. Now we have to worry about a crit. Is bloody Red is special defense higher than yours, Peach. Swish, swish, I guess I need more practice. Swish, 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 I guess practicing my casting technique doesn't really have anything to do with Pokemon battles. What tipped you off? Back to heal. And to be honest, what could we out now? I mean, we might as well. Greta should get some more training in the gym as well. I think we're slightly more likely to be using Greta than Sprout. Oh, maybe. It depends on what's in there. For the level. Take a brief respite. Better. Within you come, McAvoy. This even. There is another fisherman there, man. What do you hear? He has so shoulder with icicle spear just to mess with me. And then the Stario. Oh, I guess the shoulder is Baymax. You're a big one, alright. I can tell from my years of experience as a fisherman. Shad. Baymax, go. Hey. Away. skill rank is no match for my thick fat. Let's switch back to Mega Boy. Now you has to study Rapid Spin, Recover, Camouflage, Swift. Basically, it's just Rapid Spin. Swift we need to be concerned about, if at all. That'll be a shot. Counter. Oi. I knew you were a big one. I could tell from my many years as a fisherman. When you have many years of experience like me, you can tell a lot of things in life. Now, before we want a battle.
I'm getting tired of wearing this swimsuit. I think I'll make this my last battle in it.
I will definitely get a level out of this. Just we've eaten up that Intimidate. Some more damage to that. So 19 okay. Let's dip it down. We could have course winning Bomax just to stymie that entire thing, but done and done. Level.
I'm not tired of wearing swimsuits, just of this one. All I need to do is buy a new one. I wonder which town's boutique I should shop at for my new swimsuit. Each boutique carries different colours, so it's hard to make up my mind.
Is interesting. We can't say that because We are in Cyllage City. We'll find the gym leader in this city at the top of that hill over there. I may roster him in the bicycle race, but I'll get my revenge in a Pokemon battle. Ether?
If you have a Pokemon hold an item and trade it to someone, you can give your trading partner a nice little surprise. You know what? Some Pokemon evolve when you need to trade them with friends.
Winner, if you like, take this with you. A wet dream. Is it some cool quip? Some Pokemon like whipped cream, and others like aromas and flavors. It takes all kinds of Pokemon to make the world go round. Oh, Christian, try another spot. Or if not very effective, try another one. When things don't go well, it's always a good idea to try something else.
I'm gonna get better and stronger and then climb the Tower of Mastery in Cyllage City. First things off, I'm off to defeat Grant, the gym leader of this city.
So we can get a start on that then if we really want.
I always think very carefully about which Pokeball I use when trying to catch a new Pokemon. It's always so hard for me to decide what items to give to my Pokemon. Do I give them something to boost their strong points, or something that covers for their weak points?
That's just me. That's it. Each Pokemon move from a TM. Open your bag and get to the TM in HM's pocket. Now choose the TM that contains the move you want to teach to your Pokemon. Once you've done that, you'll be able to select a Pokemon that can learn the move. Or if this confirm your selection, your Pokemon will learn the move. Like, no shit. Actually, just in case there is a battle in here, I don't think there is, but just in case there is, let us go here. Oh. How about this? Would you like to trade a love disc for my Steelix? I understand, maybe next time. So there's the trade encountered. So now the next love disc that we catch. Well, technically. Sorry. So, yes, well, the next love disc that we encounter that is not a first encounter, we can trade. So basically, we'll be heading back to Ambet Town to do that. Because that's the place we can do it. That won't be a first encounter. So many lives were lost, both man and mon. It seemed a night that ne'er would bring dawn. No beauty, no joy in those days of yore. Only the pain of parting was in store. For the pain of all the victims of the ancient callous war. We has money. It pleases me to know that you were pleased by my song, sir. Even if Pokemon are of the same species, Pokemon can have different abilities. Few others can.
I have potions. I'm totally ready. I'm challenge the gym leader now. Place yourself, Grant.
What do you got for me? Buy 10 of those. and 10 of Thorns. What does your partner in crime have for me? Wee-hee. Oh, the net more. Just in case, because there can be reasons for that. Dusk balls.
Why, hello there. Would you like me to massage your magic hand? I see. I'll come back if you change your mind.
So that'll be friendship.
You used to such a massage, didn't ya? No wonder Pokemon like getting massaged.
Oh, welcome. Come right this way. What tongue you have, young man? Did you know that you are our 10,000th and first customer since we opened shop? Yes, lucky you, you're number 10,001. If you'd been number 10,000, then you would have gotten a bicycle for free, but as a runner-up, you still get the chance to win a bicycle by answering our quiz correctly. If you're ready, then here we go. Your question is, do bicycles come in more than one color? Of course. Bing, 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 you are correct. I'm sure someone like you will love having one of our bicycles. Which color will you go for? Yellow or green? It's what you love for good, so choose carefully. Need to double check this isn't like in Holland where it's the different bike will be a different. Make sure that the different bike is not through a different thing and have different things. Doesn't seem to matter, so great. A green bicycle, that's grand. Now you can zoom all around Chaos. Just a moment. Alright.
Both bicycles and roller skates have their unique charms, you know. Do you think I could go even faster if I tried riding a bicycle while wearing roller skates?
I think you're gonna struggle with that. By all means, try it.
Hello there. Could I tempt you with some super refreshing soda pop? Only 300 Poké a bottle. How about it?
It doesn't. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop.
Pop here, so come back anytime you like some delicious soda pop.
Well, I might as well grab another dozen.
Would you like to take a simple quiz?
Oh.
So, here's the question. Which of the following berries cures confusion?
Awesome.
Ding ding ding! Right answer. Now for the next question. Okay, the move Swagger raises the target's attack. Also causes which status condition?
Confused.
Ding 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 ding! You have a winner! Fantastic answer. Here's a prize for you.
Hey.
It's a combo you can use in a double battle. If your Pokemon hold a Person Berry, have its ally use Swagger on the first Pokemon. Its attack will go up and the berry will heal its confusion immediately. Then it can hit the opponent harder. There are lots of combinations in double battle. Charles region is so big it has 3 different Pokédexes. Just how many Pokemon there are.
Time or now?
Pokemon are good at some things and humans are good at other things. If we come together and combine our strengths, we can achieve great things.
Pushing a bit. Hotel.
Welcome to Hotel Cyllage. The Holocaust was developed at that Lysander guy's laboratory, right?
Sleep can cure all of life's problems. You should let your Pokemon get some rest. Sleep to fully recover HP. Status conditions will be cured too.
Just love talking in my sleep. You should give it a try too.
Combo.
Pokemon that are asleep can use Sleep Talk. When the sleeping Pokemon uses it, one of the other moves it knows will go off.
When Pokemon evolve, they seem to release some new kind of energy. That's what Professor Rowan from the faraway Sinnoh region spends his time researching.
Hiya, and welcome. Oh, this is perfect. Would you take this? I got it from a guest.
Destiny not.
It just seems wrong to throw away a gift, right?
Which is why you gift it off to somebody else.
And this is my first vacation in such a long time.
Are you vacationing on the job or? Hey, hey, how's it going, friend? I'm Mr. Bonding, the expert on O-Powers. Let me ask you just in case. Do you need to hear an explanation about O-Powers or no? Hey, that's my friend. Let's get started, shall we? It's bonding time. Receive no power. Prize money. Prize money power increases prize money from battle. You can use O-Powers from the PSS, and the more you use them, the higher they level. So use them as often as possible. Well, then I do believe I shall take my leave right about now. Hope to see you around. Still nothing about the lady that can give you an evening. The boutique. Oh no, we ultimately did not go in here. So now let us go. Customers who want to show off their dear Pokemon love our cafe. Do you want to spend time here? But remember, the price varies depending on where you sit. Price you can sit at a select part of the cafe, talk to the people around that area to get a new packet at entry. When you wish to leave, talk to the waiter. By your next visit, I'll make this cafe a cafe you will love. Into the boutique. Walking away.
Just changing something as simple as your hat can totally change your look.
Mate, if you know the items on the mannequins change by the day. I know this because I'm here every single day to check them.
Hello, what would you like to do? Check items at the record shop or into the fitting room. You can preview items. You may choose what you want to buy. Feminine or elegant? Or youthful and energetic?
If you're looking for different t-shirts, this shop is definitely the place to be. No. Jump in and check.
I'm going to use the fitting room. Take your time.
So it has local cape. Local t-shirt. Local pant. That's number 4 as is. We're fine for now. I love being connected with the Holocaster. It feels good to always be up to date on the latest and greatest news. In a bicycle race, I have to work with my teammates to seize victory. It's a bit like the relationship between a trainer and a Pokemon. New item. Super potion. Oh dear. If you're here for the bicycle race, I'm afraid you're too late. Race is over and I took first place. I feel bad that you missed it. Here, allow me to give you this strength 8 gem constellation. If one of your Pokemon uses the move, it'll be able to push large rocks around. Wah, 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 wah. However, if you want to use the move outside of battle, you first need a badge from the gym I run in this city. On that note, I'll be waiting for you in the gym. Come join me at your leisure. From there then. That's what I thought. Sometimes I like to hop on my bicycle and go for a ride just to get some exercise. In a Pokemon battle, it's the Pokemon doing all the work, so it's important for trainer to move too. Spear attack. Expand. It's supposed to be a protein somewhere. Entrance to the gym. Well, with that in mind. Well, here's what we're gonna do. Switching Coletta. Was it lofted bear? Actually, lofted Baymax. Pinch. Pop again, bitch. And then we shall return to Amgat Town. Is that just a water effect? Or is that something else? This is where we want to be. Because we're going for the love disc. I believe I evolved that into slime, but apparently. There's the locust. Or you probably just throw a Pokeball at it, but yeah, so why not? If it breaks out, then it'll be sorted by the next one. And there's our trade sorted. Frozen warm seas. It is said that a couple finding this Pokemon will be blessed with eternal love. Trade. Save to make sure that's marked. Now for the reason that we brought Greta back in. He's a barnacle. Oh, little barnacle. Let the switch over to sprouts. Or not it. Advanced tips. I see. You can use the move Rock Smash. Use Rock Smash to break rocks, and you'll sometimes find Pokemon or items. Good. What? Just do that. Where was this? Okay. came in here.
Everyone deposits Pokemon into the GTS system, you see. You can search among them for Pokemon you want.
Global Trade Station, or in short, the GTS. Go to sleep. With it, you can use an internet connection to trade Pokemon with trainers around the world.
Hey, listen to this. Even if you've never seen some Pokemon or another yourself, as long as you've at least heard its name, you can just import that name into the GTS to find the Pokemon that way. Awesome, huh?
Tick. Oh no, I was in the Pokemon Center, wasn't it? Adoy. I didn't need to do that. Let's take that item off it first. Then we'll look at them. In that case, let's just do that quick swap. Obviously, it will particularly change much. Ezreal Trader. There's a bunch of people keep getting Pokemon called Trader. Stomper. Hello, Leftisk. Nice to meet you. Oh, monsieur. Leech, Stealth Rock, Somatize, and Gyro Bomb. Impish, Rockhead, Pumper. Add to the list. Pardon me. Cyllage City. Blade. Felix. Defense for special attack. So another bulky bastard. That's the weird one, especially with that. In theory, it should still rip through this gym, but sake of it, we switch. For the sake of getting our team right for what we want, so you keep you out of it for now. You may come in. Otherwise, we could bring in you, we could bring in you. It's slightly less likely if we're dealing with drawable. We could bring you in. Or you. Those are pretty much our other options. Okay. In. It's a bit too high now that I look at it as well. Back in, bugs. Let's take a something out. We save because now encounter. That will effectively be the end of our stream there, I think. In theory we could keep going for a bit and actually do the gym, but I don't mind holding things off for next time, which should be Sunday, unless something does come up on Saturday. Well, something does come up, something I get the opportunity to. In which case we may come back to this on Saturday, but otherwise it'll be Sunday. Yeah, so we made it all the way to Cyllage City, gotten some extra encounters, got the smash stuff that we need to do, plus the trade, which Thumper should very much sort us out. But if everyone else that we've got in the team doesn't do that already. But yeah, so that'll be the end for the stream. Thanks for tuning in live if you did, or if you're watching on playback, thanks for watching. As always, I've been Thonga82, feel free to like, comment and subscribe. If you want to find me elsewhere, the link will be in the description below, or feel free to check out the rest of the channel. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye guys.